Hey guys, it's me User, and today I will be showing you the fastest method of clearing the Railroad's raid map in Rise of the Dead. Okay, a strict reminder that you have to be Mastery level 240 to pick up the crate reward, and if you are anything below that, you'd be finishing the game and not getting anything at all. So what you need to have is an upgraded melee weapon. Right now I'm using Jack Scythe. Uh, this is the if you're using a machete, just make sure the damage is at least 3000. And of course you need to learn how to slide jump, which covers more distance. You can do this by pressing shift, control, and space. You can spam this because this one is fast. It makes you faster and it covers more distance when you jump. So yeah, let's try and do this. Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna load up railways to do the mission. This might take a while to load. And we are here. And as you can see, stage 1 is just basically you destroying obstacles. Now this is the fastest way of finishing this job. Let's repeat after me. There could be zombies right here. Break the chain. There's gonna be a chain there. And then head towards the engine. You don't have to kill the zombies in the beginning. Just make sure to take care of the obstacles. Just reduce the volume. So this is the first trick in the raid. It is when you have to strictly follow what I do. It's where you go sideways and then just scavenge the box. The pathfinding AIs would just go to one location and you could just spam your clicking. And then, as you can see, I kind of messed up there and I moved a bit so it halted the scavenge. But if you do this right, you'd be able to just protect yourself while scavenging the crates. Okay, now clear the obstacles. Mind you, you can also use your gun. So if you have a sniper or a bow with decent damage, you can just shoot the obstacles off and it wouldn't like stop the train from going forward. And watch as I demonstrate how. The adventure itself is long, so yeah, you can't really speedrun this part of the game. But to make the trip faster, just shoot the incoming obstacle so the train wouldn't stop. Because if the train stops in front of an obstacle, it's gonna be stuck for a few seconds, which would take longer if you're rushing to get the crate. Stage 5 is where your melee comes into place. So let's hit that first. So the best way of clearing the wave is gathering all of them. And if your melee is strong enough, you could one-hit them as such. Your only problem with your melee weapon, if you have 3000 damage, is you can't really one-hit heavy zombies. So if you don't want to risk it and you don't have the resiliency skill tree like upgraded, just shoot them with a decent sniper. Or a bow, whichever one you've focused on upgrading. Or you can hold your weapon, and that's basically a one-hit, but that one's risky. Here's a special trick in the melee system in Rise of the Dead. So when you swing your weapon, the hitbox isn't necessarily the sorry. When you swing your weapon, the hitbox isn't realistic enough. And by this I mean if I swing it this way and still moved, I could still manage to hit the zombies. So like I could swing like this, and I could move around while the animation is playing, because the hitbox is in the scythe itself. You can also choose to ignore the zombies, but it takes a while for them to despawn off the game. They usually get stuck on the railway, so just finish them off with your weapons. And also be careful, because sometimes the game would tell you that you've already finished the zombies, but it would still spawn one zombie behind you. Okay, so now we're gonna do the same procedure. It's when we just shoot the obstacles off the railroad. Oh, this one, even if you shoot this one, the train will still stop, I think. Yeah, this one doesn't work. The train would still stop for like 2 seconds tops. But yeah, if you encounter any obstacles on the railroad, just keep shooting them off so that the train wouldn't stop to check. Because that was the only part of the raid that basically stops your train without any reason. Okay, so this is like stage 5. You just have to clear the zombies off. But this is pretty much the second last part of the tutorial, because after this, you'll see it. Okay, so we are approaching the finale. Once you clear the zombies off, basically, wait a minute. This is pretty much the same as stage 5, where you finish off the zombies. And sometimes they tend to get stuck. And voila, now you can get your chest. And another scavenge level. The only thing that's making this level longer is the amount of time it takes to open a box. Let's see what we have. And I already have this, but so at this point it will tell you to use the train to get to the exit. But what you can do is that you can just reset your character, and it'll lead you straight back to the place where you have to teleport. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I hope I helped you. See ya.